Today I'm making Galactoboureko. Woohoo! For this recipe we'll need 1.2 litres of milk, 6 eggs, 200 grams of sugar, 180 grams of semolina, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 400 grams of filo pastry, 200 grams of butter, 500 ml of water, 1 kilo of sugar, 1 cinnamon stick, some orange rind. Alright, in this bowl we're going to crack out 6 eggs. Okay, we've got our 6 eggs. I'm going to whisk them up. And throw in 200 ml of milk. Just give that a quick whisk. Set that aside for a minute. To our pot we're going to add 1 litre of milk, 200 grams of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We're now going to bring our sugar and milk just up to boiling point. Now just before this gets to boiling point, we're going to slowly start ladling in our milk into our egg mixture. A little bit at a time, to not bloody curdle the eggs. I'm going to keep doing this till we get about half the milk into our eggs. Once we have those eggs at the same temperature of our milk, pour it into our pot, continuing to whisk it up. Now we'll add pouring our semolina. And keep whisking that. Alright, bubbles are just starting to form on this, so we're going to boil it for 1 to 2 minutes, continuing to whisk it, and then we'll take it straight off the heat and leave it aside. Alright, take that off the heat. Alright, now it's time to start laying our filo pastry into our baking tray. So lay down our first sheet. Tuck it into the edges, sprinkle some butter on it. Now we'll repeat this and get 7 sheets of filo pastry layers down onto our baking tray. We'll get some to cover the edges as well. Now we add our filling to the baking tray, get it all in there. Now we fold our sheets of filo pastry over on top, 1 sheet at a time, buttering those sheets the same. And add more sheets on top until you've got about 4 layers. Gently scoring the top sheets so we can cut our slices at the end. Not cutting all the way through to the custard. Place in the oven 160 degrees for about an hour. For our syrup, we'll add 500 ml of water, 500 grams of sugar, make that a kilo of sugar, 1 cinnamon stick, and some orange peels. Bring that mixture to the boil for about 5 minutes. Once that's boiled for 5 minutes, we'll take it off the heat, let it cool down until it's ready to pour over our Galactoboureko. Now it's out of the oven. We slowly ladle on our cold syrup onto the hot Galactoboureko. Letting it soak in. Now we'll let this cool down till it's about room temperature before we cut it up and serve. And here's the finished product, Galactoboureko, served and ready to eat.